Hello everyone, how's it going? It's me Tangociss back at ya with another review. This time we're reviewing Borderlands 3. Now before we hop on into the review, I am aware of the whole controversies and whatnot on 2K and Randy Pitchford and all that. Randy is a twat, we all know that. 2K are scum with the whole private investigator finding the gambling fines in that basketball game, but please note, this is a review for Borderlands 3, not on Gearbox's company head or 2K as a company, so while I do understand that some folk may be boycotting Borderlands as well as many of our 2K games and whatnot, I can completely understand that. I don't blame you, I guess. If you still want to play Borderlands 3, I know you can either borrow it from a friend or buy second hand, but as I mentioned, please note the whole controversies on Randy Pitchford and 2K will not be included in this review, so just please keep that in mind while watching this here review. Now, with that part out of the way, let's actually begin our review proper. So the first positive here is that, believe it or not, as you can see on the screen, we're actually on a different planet other than Pandora. We've got Pandora itself, we've got Promethea, we've got Eden 6, we've got another couple of planets here and there, but you'll see it for yourselves whenever we actually load up into the game. The next positive here, as you can see, gunplay and abilities are a good job. You can see we're using the Infinity Pistol, which has made its return, as well as the different abilities like my Digi clone there and my wee drone as well. Top job, just shenanigan around different playstyles and whatnot. The next positive here is that the soundtrack and the voice acting is a good job. They really did a good job of the boss fight soundtracks in this one. The last positive here is that, as you can see, we're doing a side activity, which is the Circle of Slaughters that have made a return. Side quests and the side activities, well, like Circle of Slaughter, good fun and whatnot, so you've got plenty of post-game stuff, like the trials later on, to keep you busy, if that's your cup of tea. Now for the negatives. The only two major negatives here is that the optimization, at least on the standard PS4, which is what I use to record the gameplay footage you're seeing, the optimization is, well, let's be honest, somewhat bad, including things like having delayed controller input and whatnot. I have played this on the PS4 Pro and it works alright on the PS4 Pro, and I am hoping that they still continue to do the optimization and whatnot for at least the standard PS4. I'm not sure about things on PC or Xbox, but at the very least on the standard PS4, the optimization really does need improved. The only other big negative is that, as you saw, some of the enemies are bullet sponges, and I know this is Borderlands and they can take a lot of bullets as normal, but I'm sure we all know those pain in the arse enemies known as Rex, those bloody annoying flying things. Why on earth do you need to spend well over half your ammo reserve, if the bullets even hit, to take down one of those things? I am not sure if this is just an error on their health coding or whatever, but I don't know about you, but it doesn't really make much sense that you have to pump at least well over half to 3/4 of your ammo reserve into a rack. Yeah. Well, I know I can use my drone and whatnot to take it down. It just, I don't know. Bullet spongy enemies are usually not too fun to deal with, and this is coming from someone that plays Warframe and whatnot. So hopefully they'll fix that at some point, but that's just one of my big major annoyances, so to speak. Anyway, with that said, the only, as always, last part of the review is the neutral areas. Unless the whole 2K and Randy Pitchford controversies kind of have you second guessing if you want to buy the game or not as the only major neutral area, honestly, aside from that, that's all of the main stuff anyway to cover my review. So there you go. I guess the only neutral area would be some of the gun manufacturers kind of outperform the others. I know they're still balancing stuff around that, but that's really about it in terms of neutral areas, about the whole manufacturer sometimes outperforming and whatnot. Anyway, that's essentially about it for my Borderlands 3 review. Hopefully you pick it up or something. If you're still boycotting it, as I mentioned, just borrow it from a friend or buy second hand or something, but there you go. Anyway folks, cheers for watching, and I'll catch you next time.